Warning, all minors, if you're under 21, please click off this video. We don't accept a minor. But all jokes aside, this video is for educational, documentary, and scientific purposes only. Do not attempt to replicate any content shown if it's illegal where you live. You're going to get arrested. Thank you.
Yo, Plug Talk. This episode is brought to you by...
What are you watching? It's definitely Basil TV.
That's my new YouTube channel, y'all. Make sure you go check out Definitely Basil TV. It's going to be in the description below or the bottom right-hand corner. Check out the YouTube page. Check out the IG page. I'm uploading shorts every other day on the IG page. We got it jumping. We got it jumping over there, bruh. So make sure you guys follow that. This episode is also brought to you by Elufa. This 650 watt light is a beast. Go and grab you one. Just hit the link. It really helps this channel out. It's that Plug Talk. Or actually,
it's definitely Basil TV.
Let's get to this episode.
Okay, so what you guys are looking at right now currently, this is the table with the GDPs, the Chem number ones, and also a bubble kush, some bubble kushes. They're pretty fine in height. They're gonna just get tall. It's already bushy as hell. So I gotta figure something out. This table, I probably could get away scrogging. You know, it will just be a pain. I'm not really trying to do it. So as you guys look at this table over here, you guys can see we have a lot of height. That's because it's the highest part of the ceiling. It's not sloped. I'm not worried about this table flowering at all. The Chem Ds, the internodal spacing, very nice, okay? But trust me, we're gonna get closer and in depth, just trust. But let me just do this real quick. And then this table here, which is what you guys were looking at, this is the problem table. This is definitely a problem table. Just, we're overgrown. This is gonna be a problem. So you gotta figure out what we're gonna do realistically. And what I'm thinking is, let me defoliate first, and then we can figure out what's going on. And we could talk about each plant. But right now, the ones that are killing it are easily the GDPs and the UK cheese. The GDPs from Granddaddy Purple Seeds or Ken's Original, Granddaddy Purple. And the UK cheese from Humboldt CSI. Easily the most stable through this whole Pheno Hunt. And I really can't wait to really utilize these when it comes to making my own strain, because they're just really killing it. So. This is what we got going on right now. This is the setup currently. And this is just what we gotta do. Yo, Plug Talk. We are back. It's been like 4 or 5 days since the last time we've been here defoliating. We got a lot to talk about. I got solutions. And we're about to go into flower. Now I changed some things because we're about to go into flower. I stopped using the reservoirs. I've only been putting a gallon in the trays. And then when it dries out, I let it dry out for a day and then put another gallon. Just to have everything a little bit happier. And then when we flip to flower, and these 1 gallon containers are drinking a lot of water, we're gonna be using the 12-gallon reservoirs again. For the most part, everything is happy. This table is a little unhappy. It has been dry for 2 days. This one, a day and a half. And this one 1 full day. It's time to defoliate. And like I said, we got solutions. So if you guys know, or you guys could actually see it, diatomaceous earth. Now this has been on for about 10 days. And to be honest, the population, whether it's gnats or aphids, dropped down significantly. I mean, there's barely any bodies in some of these pots. Granted, like 1 or 2 pots per table was the problem, as I could see that 1 or 2 pots have more carcasses or more bodies of the insects. But other than that, we've been pretty solid. So what are we going to do? What's the solution? On my new Instagram, somebody told me, yo, why don't you just use a mesh? So what we got here, if you guys know about the compost slabs, the snake, it comes with a nylon mesh that's very fine. And this is like what, 300 microns? So water could pass through it. you feel me? But no gnat is getting through this. So we're gonna probably wrap the bottoms and wrap the tops. We gotta wrap the bottoms because pests could go in through the bottom. And obviously we're gonna wrap the top. And we have some nematodes. We're gonna use nematodes this time. And for those that know, all my day ones, you guys know when I tried nematodes, my dumbass, I put the ice pack in the reservoir instead of the nematodes and threw the nematodes away. We're not doing it this time, all right? So we have a lot to do. We're gonna have to top dress because I do want to flip the flower probably today because a lot of growth has happened since we actually defoliated like hell. And it's about time, bro. We've been vegging for just about 3 months in 1 gallon containers. We are literally in an uphill battle when it comes to nutrient uptake with what's in the soil. So without further ado, we're just gonna get right into it. It's gonna be a little messy today, but no more diatomaceous earth. That's what I'm really proud of. So the first thing that we're gonna do, guys, let's go ahead and scrape out all the diatomaceous earth out this container. And to be honest, y'all, while I'm doing it, I only have 2 problem plants. It's the Bubba Kush number 4 in the back left on the first table, and the Chem 91 number 6, the back right on the third table. Other than that, there was like almost no carcasses. I did realize every time I lifted up a pot, each pot had about 3 road beetles in there underneath, which is very promising because they are predatory mites also. So now that that's done, let's get to the next part of this video. Yo, we got the whole cavalry out. I don't know if you guys can see it because I was realizing, man, I've been vegging these for about 3 months in a 1 gallon container, and it really is an uphill battle when it comes to nutrient uptake. And being that the sours and the chem dogs are definitely going to take at least 3 months to flower, I'm gonna have to up pot. I wasn't trying to, I'm just gonna keep it a stack. I really was trying to just do everything in a 1 gallon container, but I vegged for a little too long. The pest situation added another month. Some plants, especially on this middle table, are showing a lot of deficiencies, and it's only been 10 days. So I might have to top dress every week, bro, because you guys know it takes about 5 days for the top dress to even break down. And it is what it is. That's what happens when you have a bigger canopy than your pot size, right? So let's get to the top dress. I'm gonna do things a little differently this episode. If you guys remember last episode, you went pot by pot by pot by pot. This episode, I'm gonna mix everything in a bucket and just put it in a pot and show you. You could do it really either way. Mind you, the only thing I might do pot by pot is the silica, because I know that this plant here and then a few of the Chem 91s don't like too much potassium. So I gotta keep that in mind because I really wanna have a good growth. And we're gonna take out the males. The males are gonna go downstairs. And that should actually free up some space for us to use the 2 gallon pots because they have to fit in this tray. There's no exception, okay? So the recipe I'm gonna use is what I use for my Trader Grows. They're about 28 to 33 gallons with the soil. And I generally use about 10 to 11 cups of compost. So that's the first thing we're gonna do right now. And I actually have my last batch of Build-A-Flower top dress from Build-A-Soil. I'm no longer gonna be buying it, not because I don't need it. This is actually top 3 things you need to buy from Build-A-Soil. You just need the soil, the craft blend, and Build-A-Flower, and you're good, okay? Worm castings are important, but the Build-A-Flower has worm castings in it. Those are the top 3 things I recommend to any new grower. The reason why I'm not buying anymore is because I have my worm bin producing worm castings and I'm crafting it for flower anyways, okay? So, and I really want to just try to cut down on my costs when, at the end of the day. And the worm castings are really fucking top-notch quality, son. Top-notch. So 5 to 7 cups of the Build-A-Flower top dress and 5 to 7 cups of my own worm castings that I harvested. And yeah, now these worm castings have a lot of worms in them. And I just gotta keep track of that. See a little spider here. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go. I didn't mean to kill you, but you just gotta go. But yeah, so let's get straight to it. I don't even think I have enough of the Build-A-Flower compost, but that's fine. So I don't know if you guys can see it, and maybe if I lift it up, you guys can. This is what the Build-A-Flower compost looks like. So I'm gonna get the first batch here. I think I'm gonna go a little heavy. I'm gonna do 7 cups of each. So that's already 7 cups of the Builder Flower compost. And the tricky part with my worm castings is that there are worms in here, right? There's worms in here. So if I see worms, I gotta take them out. It does take a little bit extra time. But if I put worms in the 1 gallon containers, they're going to die. But it's inevitable. I'm gonna have baby worms. It is what it is. You know, but I just gotta try to do my best and be circumspect. So you got about 14 cups worth of compost and Builder Flower. This is probably just about 2 gallons worth, give or take. Now you gotta add our craft blend. I'm probably gonna just use 2/3 of a cup of craft blend. And we'll leave it at that. So the next thing we're gonna add is one of my favorite things, Dolomite Lime. This is great for CalMag. And we're gonna do the same thing. Just about 2/3 of a cup or 3/4 of a cup, whatever you wanna do. I'm just gonna go a little heavier because of the circumstances at hand. And I'm gonna use a full cup because I am in an uphill battle with CalMag. And again, I'm just gonna mix everything in. Next up, we have Push and Pea because we're about to go into flower. And I'm just gonna use a 1/2 cup of the Push and Pea. I'm gonna use 2/3 of a cup of the Push and Pea. And then we have the silica. I'm gonna go a little light because I don't wanna have potassium toxicity. So I'm just gonna use 1 tablespoon of silica for just about 2 gallons of compost. And I use a heaping tablespoon. This is more than enough. Believe it or not, that's it. That's how quick it is. And this top dress combined with soil, because we're gonna transplant, should at least do 2 tables. And that cut down like 75% of the time compared to going plant by plant by plant by plant with each ingredient, okay? We got all the top dressing done. The next step is to add our beneficial nematodes, okay? This is a 3 type of nematodes, HB, SC, and SF, triple blend. I'm going to go right ahead and let's add these bitches in. And now we're not adding in the ice pack this time. If you know, you know, okay? Ooh, okay, it's like a powder. I got 1 open so far. And since we're adding our nematodes, I'm going to add a little bit of some goodies, just a little bit. I'm going to add some more biology, some root-wise. And I'll go ahead and I'll add a food source, which is our horticultural coconut. I'm going to do a teaspoon also. And then it wants you to use a shower nozzle, not a sprayer. So let's go ahead. Let's water in our nematodes and our coconut. And I gotta just keep in mind how much water I'm using. All right, y'all, so now that we got that done, each plant got about 20 to 25 seconds of water, nice and evenly dispersed. So what I wanna do now, I thought about it. I'm gonna use garbage bags for the top, and this way, since it's plastic, it's gonna act like a mulch cover, and it's actually gonna keep the moisture in the topsoil. And then I'll use the mesh at the bottom for when I bottom water. And how I'm gonna tie it all together, I don't have it now, but I'm gonna order on Amazon. I think I'm gonna use rubber bands. I have twine for now, but I know rubber bands will be the easiest way to go about it. And it'll be a 1, 2, 3 thing if I just wanna remove it to top dress. But all I'm gonna do now is maybe have like a 12 by 12 square halfway down the middle. And hopefully you can see this one. I'll start from here. You should definitely be able to see this right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it. Literally, just wrap it up. Just like that. All right, Plug Talk. So I'm just gonna show you how I got all these other plants set up. It took a little time, but it's easier to top dress now. I just gotta lift it up past the rubber band and then put it right back in. But let me just show you a real quick tutorial of how I did this, and it's imitating the mulch cover from the earth box. It's also a physical barrier from any pests getting inside, and it still allows me to bottom water. So let's break it down, okay? So this is actually the most important part. This is a 300 micron mesh. Nothing's going through here but liquids, and this is why I'm still gonna be able to bottom water. I'm gonna just do this real quick for y'all. I got a bunch of rubber bands. I'm gonna put this at the bottom right here on top of my plastic bag, and I'll just take any plant here. So you see we already have the garbage bag on top. Again, non-scented garbage bags. We got some rubber bands down here, and it's honestly very simple. It takes about 5 minutes probably for me to do all of these, and I never have to undo the bottom. I just have to undo the top to feed. But just wrap it from the bottom, and that's literally it, bro. And just tuck this to bed, bro. That's it. I should have thought about this sooner, but I think I went about it the right way by making sure the population decreased first, and like significantly, then I'll prevent them from even going inside, as compared to having an infestation and just locking them inside. Like every time I wore the top dress, I could just imagine a poof cloud of gnats just emerging like a plague. So for the bottom, again, it's the same thing. What I'm noticing now also, we do have a lot of road beetles here, which I hate. I really do hate road beetles. Hopefully the nematodes could limit the population. If not, I have Azimax. But I have many videos on why I hate road beetles. Yes, they kill fungus gnat larvae, aphid larvae, but they overpopulate very easily, and if there's no food, they will absolutely go for your buds. So this also helps, where since I don't have an infestation of road beetle, I think every plant has about maybe 2 or 3 that I've been realizing, and I've been killing them if I see them on the ground. Road beetles get out of hand very easily, man. They're very hard to kill. But that's really it. All I gotta do is just make sure the rubber band is on all points of the cloth, or the micron mesh, whatever you wanna call it. And that's literally it. So what I like to do personally, I like to trim off the edges just a little bit. I don't wanna trim too close because I had to put these back on, but I just don't, just trim it off just a little bit. And that's one down, and we're just gonna get these done. You guys can see, this is my unfinished basement. Yeah, it'll be nice to turn this into a grow room, but me being in construction, it would drive me crazy. Like, that's why I renovated upstairs. I would have to do the floors, put up walls, do the ceiling. It's a lot of shit. But I had to literally clean out. I'm not gonna show you the other half. The other half isn't clean, only one half is clean. But let's go ahead and look at these plants real quick. The clones. Yeah, we brought back out the Mars Hydro 2x4 tent, y'all. I know. I thought it would never happen. So these are the clones. I'm gonna take inventory right now. I'll probably show you how I water them also. Definitely they need a top dressing for sure. You got one in the back that I thought died, it wilted. It didn't die. The ones that are fucked up at the tops is only because there was a humidity dome after it, on top of it, and it literally just kept growing and it kept hitting the humidity dome. I took it out too late. But these, for the most part, are pretty much in good health. They just needed, be fed. So I gotta take an inventory, match it to what I got upstairs, see what's missing, take notes of which ones are taking so fucking long to clone. And like I said, those are a lot of points gonna be deducted. And hopefully I could fix it, because I know the sour males are easy to clone and the GDP males were easy to clone. I mean, the sours and the GDP in general were just very fucking easy to clone. But this is the setup. You guys see we got a SP3000. This actually is still one of my top 3 lights of all time. I gave one away. I was about to give this one away, but I guess it's good that I didn't. I was about to give the 10 away. But yeah, so this is the setup. Let me go ahead. Let me put this down real quick, just for a quick moment in time. Let you guys take a look. And let me go feed these bitches. We're gonna have to set up a 2x2 tent down here for the males, because I gotta bring the males down here also. So you gotta get that done. For the most part, all I've been doing, bro, I'll just do this, bro. It's so simple. I bottom water, bro. Bottom watering is actually broken. It's like, it's the new meta. I don't fill it up all the way because I don't want to deal with overwatering. And more than likely what's going to happen is I'm definitely going to have to empty some of it out or take some plants out because, you know, just some plants don't like the bottom watering. I really can't do much about it. They just don't like it. And then Chem 91, we're missing 2 through 6. Okay, that's not a problem. All right, y'all, that's the beauty of it. And I got doubles. We got to give away the doubles. We could probably document it. I got people growing outside. It definitely will not be a weekly update on those, but maybe once a month I'll stop by and just check them out, give them to my boy instead of having to kill them. But you know what, y'all? That wraps this up, man. It's that Plug Talk.
What are you watching? It's definitely Basil TV.
Place. I got weed in safes, I got weed in states, I got weed in states, I got weed in vapes, I got weed in case, I got weed in closets, gotta close the drapes. This that plug talk, not no plug walk. You could Google me, that's plug talk. Like 101, this how the plug walk. Kanye shrug walk, you ain't want talk, who to call? Been growing like since a weight talk, a long weight talk. My niggas know what is bait talk, we all late talk, who to call? You know who to call, my niggas know who to call.